Hey guys, and welcome to Kerbal Space Program, the Tuesday streams for my career mode that we have been running for a little while now. And you, if you are here for the Saturday stream, will remember that we forgot, well, we didn't forget, we ran out of time to get these satellites deployed into their appropriate orbits. There are 2 satellites on this little one rocket here, so we're going to go around and put these in place pretty quickly. Hey, Ryozuku. Oh man, I'm sure I did that bad. I know I've taken a couple of cracks at your name before, but I can't remember what was the one that you went, yes, that's right too. But hey, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat screen. Got a double high there, that's cool. As I say, we are just quickly dropping off a couple of satellites in Minmus orbit. We were supposed to have done this last time, but unfortunately I had a rather pressing matter that needed to get attended to, so we're kind of stuck with leaving this here. So shouldn't take too long, as I say. It should be really simple. Hey, that looks pretty good to me. We now need to burn. Oh, I don't know. We could probably do with a little bit more height to it. What do you think? The apoapse isn't quite right. So if I add a maneuver here and figure out exactly what it is we need to do, we can then perform that. Oh, I don't know. Where could we perform that? Like that? Maybe if I put it a little bit closer, we'll get a little bit better. That's kind of what I want. Okay, so let's try and face the direction we want to face. Did I just lose communication? No, something looked like it changed. I'm not sure exactly what it is. Come on, move. Move. You several-ton hunk of metal. Just spin. Ryozuku guy. Sorry, Ryozuku guy. Ah, cool. Spinning round. We did start a little bit early today, so I'm not surprised it's taking a little while for people to turn up. Perhaps we want to make a small burn. I've got some RTS on this, so let's make that a thing. Something like there. Let's see what the burning does. But let's have a look at our orbit. Let's see where that's put that. That's pretty close. That is pretty close. RCS is back on again. What? Well, we seem to be spinning, so we're just going to let that happen, and we'll do a little boot. YouTube would not let you make it one word. Oh, that's unfortunate. I wonder why that is. Is that because someone else had stolen your username? That's all I could assume. That's why I wasn't allowed to have Twitchy, even though I'm fairly sure Twitchy was me. I don't know. There's a lot of instances where I have taken a name many years ago, and then when I've come to do it again later, I've been going like, who is this Twitchy person who steals all my names? Where it could very well be me. Ooh. That was a little over the top, but we'll do with that. We'll make do with that. Can we actually pull back somewhat? No, back. What part of back are you not getting, Mr. Machine? Okay, let's try forwards instead. It's close. It's not close. Not quite what I want. If we do this, just using a little bit of RCS to attempt to move myself around. I think I'm actually making more trouble than it's worth. I just really want to get a fine degree of control over it. The main problem with the control is the fact that I've only got 2 little satellites trying to shift the bulk of this entire ship here, which I'm sure you can agree is a bit of an issue. Once again, this stream brought to you by the power of caffeine. Oh yes, definitely something to help get you through those trying times. There is the direction I'm looking for. I just want to get down towards my prograde or retrograde. Literally, I don't mind which one I get to because I'm going to use my RCS to do a little bit of fine controls here. Once again, trying to sort out an orbit. A lot more difficult than originally anticipated. Also, we've got a lot more fuel than I thought we would ever need. I was expecting to drop this. Do you reckon we should just drop this? I might just drop it. Decouple. This should be a little bit easier to control, right? Hopefully. Oh, I say that. Not really. Yeah, I meant to. I really did mean to, but unfortunately, by the time I was on my way to Minmus, I noticed, and then I was like, ow. I meant to put them in the cluster around the bottom. But that is the way of my Kerbal life recently. I know all the things that I'm supposed to do to make it work perfectly. I just, for some reason, forget a lot of things. Like that. That looks good. That looks perfect, in fact. Let's zip our way up here. And we can figure out what we're going to do when we get up there. Now, the real problem, of course, as always, is are we going to have connection when we get round there? Yes. Yes, we have. But is it going to stay there for when we get up to the top? I don't know. It looks like it's coming across the midpoint right about now. Oh, it looks like it wants to fade. So we're going to have to do this quickly. I may have done this a little bit a bit close to where I want it to be as well. My descending node is as close to perfect as I'm going to get, so I'm not really that bothered. What I might actually do, thinking about it, this is the guy I want to dump in this orbit, if I remember correctly. Let's just double check. Apple Apps of 307, is that the one we're at? No, 371. 371. So that's this one. This is the one with the thermometer and the mystery goo, which if we have a good look, yeah, thermometer and mystery goo up on top there. So I'm going to decouple this. Oh, we lost a few antenna on that decoupling. That's all right. We can live with that. We can definitely live with that. But now that we've got this, we should be able to find our way around the nav ball a little easier. And of course, because we only need to use RCS, what orientation am I going to take here? I think I'll go like this. Yeah, okay. Let's try and keep ourselves oh, wrong button. It's always weird when you go to press something and then you're like, no, I know that's not how that works. Okay, and we want to push that up. No, that's not the right way for up. Okay, so we've got to within the designated. I hate that, like it's so sloppy. Look how far off we are from the correct orbit, and it's like, yep, you got that now. Well done, bro. And I'm like, oh, is that really how we work this game? What is the craft on Minmus? This is one of the people that we are going to be collecting at some point. So where are they? So here's a relay satellite. This is another relay satellite, and then we have a base there. I've got a massive ship to be flown once I've done these missions that we're going to take. I didn't want to zoom all that way out. We're going to take from Kerbin to rendezvous with something in Kerbin orbit. Oh, sorry, suddenly I've got the hiccups. So we're going to launch from Kerbin, rendezvous with someone in Kerbin orbit, go to the moon, pick up a couple of ships worth of people we've got at the moon, go to Minmus, pick up the people at Minmus, and come for a fiery fireball of death probably at the end of the stream. You just know we're going to end up killing everybody. That is how my life works. So we're going to try and match that Periaps to this Apple Apps. This should be nice and fun, right? Let's add this maneuver here. I want to light that one up and light that one up. Let's try and get rid of those. That and that. Right, those are the two I want. We've got to get them at the same place, at the same height. 307 now. We're going to start mucking around with this. So, oh, so close. So close. 307, 329. We're getting pushed back a little bit in the other direction. That's about right. That's about right. Why are they so far removed from each other? Because there is my descending node. Okay, that's fine. We can definitely deal with that. 11 minutes. And yes, I will end up in a fiery ball of death. Yes, of course I will. Why would I not? That's let's get rid of all of these. That's the only one we want. Oh, slow back down there, buddy. Slow back down. Hopefully, this should be a nice, simple maneuver. We've got 11 minutes to face in the right direction, so everything should be alright. I suppose, well, I don't know. Once I've let this loose, we're going to be on RCS power only. Though that being said, I mean, we've got all this fuel. That's not going to be. It's not going to be particularly hard to maneuver this craft around. Okay, like this, yes. Like there. Okay, cool. Quick warp and then drop out of warp to lock myself in place. Hey, Lieutenant Delta, what's going on? Started a couple of minutes early today just to try and finish this mission. Also, more tea drinking time, right? That's the way it works, yeah. Can I pull this closer and still end up with something? Look how far away that is. Oh, that's because I haven't got this descending node. Come here, dude. I want to get... No, not there. There. grab maneuver. Now, if it says descending, we want to come up. There we go. Look at that. 2 moves, and we're good. And we are good. Less than a minute to go. Nice. Can I do this? I'm just going to do this like this. Just going to slowly eke out the fuel. Let's activate that engine. Already too far. Okay, brilliant. Nice. Just in the time it takes me to look from one place to another. Oh, wonderful. Actually, this is going to go quite well. Looking at this. Can we get that better set up? It doesn't really matter whether it's exact or not, you know. It's just for my own wants. My own needs. Well, not needs. Definitely not needs. My own wants. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. Let's try and get ourselves facing the right direction. Imagine what your neighbours think about you. They must sound crazy talking to yourself. The only neighbour who could actually hear me knows what I do. Yes, she does think I'm crazy as well. But that's all good. That's a visage I am quite happy to have people expect of me, you know. It's the kind of thing I do a lot. Oh, come on, shift yourself into the correct position, sir. Face towards that maneuver node, so when the time is right, you can unleash the fury from your behind and get ourselves into the right place. It's all about that behind unleashing. It's hard to decide what's what, One Punch Man or Twitchy. I still haven't got into One Punch Man. Those people tell me to go watch it. I love it. Well, I should love it. Sorry. All about the anti-hero, right? He doesn't care. Yeah, I believe that's the thing about him. Maybe I've misconstrued that at some point, though. I only know what people have told me, so anybody could have lied to me, and now I'm looking like a prick because, you know. Alright, let's try and get close. I'm not sure. I overshot. I overshot. Oh my gosh. Can you believe it? Yeah, of course I can, but it'd be nice if that didn't happen. American patriotic music would be a better choice. Of course it would. Glorious future we appear to be finding ourselves in. That looks pretty good. And that descending node is exactly where I want it. So let's add this maneuver, line this up, and then we're done here and we'll go home. And we'll go find something else to do. Okay, brilliant. Hopefully, this is going to make an amazing relay network. Oh, and that is already my tea dealt with. I feel sad that I have no more tea. I do have a whole load of hot chocolate on the side here, though. Oh, I just knocked my microphone. Is it still make it? Yep. Sometimes when I knock my microphone, the lead likes to like wiggle loose out the back. I have to make sure that's not happened. Would love a little like bit of sellotape to put over it, but unfortunately, it's one of these weird things. How do you attach a sellotape to something that goes into a flat bit? I don't know what that is. St. Glorina? No, I don't know either. Hey Warduck, how's it going, buddy? We are just quickly wrapping up the satellite missions that we had left over from Saturday. Tis no big thing. 15 minutes and we are almost done. We had 13 minutes. I reckon at 15 minutes we will be done looking at this. We just need to make this one maneuver. Of course, I'm going to horrendously overshoot. Oh no, we got it. We're good. I pressed the button when I was supposed to press the button. Oh, give me praise, guys. Tell me how good I am. It's not something that happens that often, I gotta be honest. Okay, we're looking for this little green tick to appear here. It's quite a wide window for that to hit, so it should be okay. Something like that. Is that good enough? Are we within the 10%? Are we facing the wrong direction? Yeah, we're facing the wrong direction. Alright, okay. Can we just go this way? I'm facing retrograde, go. Da 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 da. This is where I had all the extra fuel. Like that, right? Oh, I mean, that's so close. We're going to have to do some things to make this a little bit more stable. So we want to pull up a little bit. So let's go to the north vector. You should do rather a war or a DMP stream. Do you guys not like my... well, do you, Rezagai, not like my career mode? You're not feeling that? Man vs. nature. Oh, that's where I want it to be. Stop. Trying to read the stream and I'm just kind of holding the buttons in place. So, there we go. Facing the right direction. So, a few people have been asking me about DMP, like servers and stuff, and I might try and get one sorted for the patrons. Would you believe I'm looking totally the wrong direction? Can we do this to fix it? We can. I'm just using up my RCS here. Bam! That looks tasty. Are we closer to being in the right place? Closer. There we go. There we go. That's it. Boom! 2 missions complete. That's what we wanted. Now we're just gonna like go, yes, thank you. Oh look, we got extra money for reputation because we are overfilling with reputation, so I gave some back and got some, not money, science. Science. Okay, that's those two done. Just back to the Space Center then. Why won't you do stuff? Ah, because I'm looking at the wrong place. It's not landed. Why would it not do that? Okay, well, looks like we are set for the main mission of today's stream. I do have some planes part. Oh, mate, I would love to jump out of a helicopter. If you got a helicopter and a sheet for me to wear whilst I do so, that would be great. Open. We're going to open the work bus. It's shift change time. We need to go around and pick up everybody who's been left at various places around the Kerbin system because I want to start doing some interplanetary missions. And if all my highly trained people are on Minmus or the Moon or in orbit, all these places are terrible. So I need to do something about that. So let's go make this happen. This is a beast of a machine, specifically over-engineered with all the fuel. Still, by the time I get to the Moon, I'm going to make a judgment call about whether I've got enough Delta V to move on to Minmus or not. Scientists always in there. Scientists are always trying to jump in there. I cannot believe, like, they've been taking tips and cues from Jeb. This is why I try and keep Jeb away from all my other pilots, from all my other Kerbals, because they don't need to pick up his bad behaviours. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Hey Boris, son of a bitch, how are you doing? I'm having a very good time. DeathPuff12 as well. Welcome to the chat. Current mission is going around picking up all the various Kerbals that I happen to have scattered across the Kerbin system. It's not across the Kerbal system. They're not across the solar system. It's just the Moon, Minmus. This was totally not what I wanted to do. I want to revert back to the launch. I'll tell you why. I don't think a helicopter would make it cross the Atlantic. Have we had any Atlantic helicopter crossings? Anybody with good, strong Google Phew? Get some information about that. I would like to know. I would like to know. Let's have a look. Where are we going? Not you, not you, not you. Of course you're the one on the other side of the planet. Would that not be the one we want? Wobbly boosters. I love wobbly boosters. Why would I not want a wobbly booster? Do you not think they provide a certain amount of flair? Oh, come on. Times are wasting. I like the way all these are grouping up. Random chance, coincidences, of course. This might be a little close. I remember when you used to do that, and when you came out of Time Accelerate, man, the whole thing would just explode. You'd be like, well, why did you even give us this option? I'm glad they fixed that. I'm really glad they fixed that. Struts for noobs. Lol. Oh no, we are turning too fast. Too fast. Let's just give it a little bit of SAS here, just to ease it a little bit. We're going to perform a small pitch maneuver. Because I've put the SAS on, it is of course not a gravity turn. Just a small pitch maneuver. I think we're doing alright. Now, we have some various points of danger. Now, because I don't have the Sepratrons, these three here have this ever so slight tiny chance that when they stage, they're going to smash into this stage here. And for some reason, when that happens, it knocks loose the decoupler in the middle. I don't know why that happens. Struts are like condoms, safe but not very rock and roll. Nice. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you got a cough out. No, I wasn't watching it enough. So we face an option at this point. Trying to save it is obviously quite high on my priorities. Or I could just hit spacebar a lot and see what happens and see what explosions happen. I'm going to fight and see what happens. And explosions. Most things just fall away gracefully. That's not what I wanted. So, just to know, if we did have Kerbals on board, we could have saved them. But no. Some fins? Suppose we could go for some fins. Look at these guys. Like, some of these will actually make it all the way up. I've had a few failures where I hit the solid boosters, I let them go, and one of those got up to 100 and something kilometer orbit, all on its own. Not orbit, suborbit, all on its own. All on its own. Well, I think we've got past the interesting bit. What do you guys think? I hope you agree. Because we're going to revert. What are we saying? Vehicle assembly and put some fins on it? Or do we just fly it better? I'm going to go to vehicle assembly. 10 out of 10 for falling apart. Thanks very much, Waldo. As you all know, I need your approval on these things. Now, where would the strongest place to put fins be? I am thinking... Now, these get thrown fairly quickly. This one here, actually. So if I put double fins on this one, that then means they're with me for the longer haul, right? That's how that's going to work. Of course it will. Why would it not? Why would it not? I would also, if at all possible... Yeah, they're good. Like to get a similar setup here, but I don't know if I can actually get them, sticking through without causing some clipping issues. But I don't think I really bother too much about that. If I just kind of pull these in... Yeah. Like that. They don't look even. Coming close. No. Come on. We got to get you down and low and even. That looks good. That looks good. Okay, let's try that. We might have a small instability because we do have. I mean, it's symmetry around this line, and the whole craft is symmetrical. So I don't see why it wouldn't fly. Question mark, question mark. Hey, Carol, sorry. We are going with this big airship around all the different places I have left Kerbals over the past sort of month or so, and we're going to pick them up and bring them home because, well, because we need to bring our boys home, right? And girls. Don't forget we've got girls out there. I don't want to appear like a sexist space program. That is not what we are about here at all. Oh, no. Okay, let's try and fall over this way. Looking good. Looking good. Now let's just go like this. Oh, hey. Okay, so yeah, a helicopter can make it across the Atlantic. So yes, if you could send me a helicopter, I will jump out of it. Ta-da! It's not a rescue, it's a shift change. Alright, yeah, it's a super rescue. Which inevitably will either lead to their deaths or another rescue mission. Who knows? Who knows? I bet he segregates the male and female Kerbals. No, we need to do loads of like anti-gravity sex... Anti-gravity? Zero gravity sex experiments. People want to know. You know people want to know. Man, keep straight. Just fly in the direction I want you to. I'm most worried about this staging taking out some of these fins, actually. I've only just thought about it. I would literally give my, I don't know, middle knuckle of my left little finger to get some Sepratrons. You wouldn't want to give away too much, you know. If you keep giving away body parts for stuff, then you end up with no body, and oh, that would be... Could you imagine just being a head? Just a head in a jar. I used to have a body, but I gave it all away for stuff. Okay, so some fins have been lost. Are we acceptable? We are not acceptable, are we? Not even slightly. I don't know, you have a serious thing that works well, and then you go, hey guys, look at this thing that I've built, and suddenly everything doesn't work for you. I got this out to space. I know this goes to space. We are going to full on get this out to space in a very inefficient and rubbish manner, but of course we need to remember that we are aiming for this thing. I'm just going to go straight up this time, because I do not believe in your model of efficiency. This is why I've put so many engines on this thing. One of many reasons why I put so many engines on this thing. Handheld Xanax in mission control. I need Separatron. Like I was saying, I would give my left little fingernail for some Sepatrons. I'm family friendly. Like, sex is a thing. Like, without sex, family wouldn't happen. You're aware of that, right? Like, if I was showing porn, then yeah, I get why that would not be family friendly. And I may have dropped a word earlier that I didn't mean to, but that was also very much on your... Hey, it's my favourite commie! How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Oppressed many workers recently? That's not what communism's all about. I suppose we oppress the workers, don't we? We're like, yep, money and rent, that's all you need. Quality of life is for chumps. Okay, is this going to fly well this time? It's the addition of the fins. I didn't need these fins last time, so I've got a feeling they're gonna mess me up. One of the things I could do is mount little parachutes at the top, and then they kind of get pulled back and away. But that induces all sorts of rotational issue. Look at this one. Okay, let's let it settle down before we settle down from the engine. Like, look, you see these wobbles? We're going to let that oscillation stop, and then we're going to stage, and then everything should just fall away beautifully. And now we're going to induce as much drag as we can and go sideways. I mean, I suppose we're still a little bit too high for that. What is my app-waps at the moment? 35? Okay. That's not bad, actually. That's not bad. If this goes above 70, I'm going to stop my engines and begin turning. How many seats are there? There are... 7 seats in this thing, which should be the exact number I need. Oh no. Oh no. No, it's not. It's too short. Okay, so we're not going to Minmus with this thing this first time. We will be going to Minmus, but not this first time. Man, why did I undercount? How did I undercount? 50 kilometers on my Apple apps here. Oh, I forgot to do this. Let's pull that back. Be gone with you. There we go. More efficient. Right, just got to keep pulling over this way now. Now, somewhere up here, there's going to be... There, that's what I'm looking for. Let's try and make this a thing, shall we? I think this would be very good. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, I'm going to see if the standard docking procedure works, because we're kind of up and in the right area. Is there sports ball talk going on in the chat? Okay, descending node is being brought into line. Oh, this is nice. This is very nice. Are we going to be able to bring that and this into the same area? I should hope so. I should hope so. This does look good. Let's go and check what our staging is at. I knew it was getting close. I feel it in my bladder, you know? Feeling in my bladder. Okay, that goes well. Alright. 100% chance of failure. Yay! Yeah, it's hand egg, isn't it? What the Americans play. Unfortunately, this is going so well that I don't really have much to comment about. We're going on our way to the shuttle that I'm sure you guys remember ran out of fuel. What's up with cricket? No, cricket's rubbish, man. I don't know who said, but then like baseball is equally as slow and boring. It's much more fun to play. I point out though, I much prefer playing baseball to cricket. Why does America? Oh, there was a today I found out about that. About why Americans call it football. Sorry, soccer. My bad. Because it was originally the English Soccer League, wasn't it? Like, soccer is originally from here. Like the word. I think. I might be quoting the internet, and that's always bad, quoting the internet, because the internet gets things wrong a lot. Okay, are we actually going towards that? We're not. We're a little hard, a little low. Sorry. Let's just keep pulling that up. This is going to be a perfect little rendezvous here. Much better than I ever imagined, to be honest. All the fuel left. All the fuel left. I'll be going a little high there. Let's bring it back into line. It's nice. Cricket seems boring. It certainly isn't. Well, I mean, like, as a person who's been to a few cricket matches, was a little. But then, like, when I went to football, soccer, whatever you want to call it, I found that insanely boring as well. I used to sit in the back with a Game Boy. Of course I did. Why would I not? Okay, this is getting good here. We just need to push these two just a little bit closer together. Not much, but enough. Oh, we had a stage. I felt that. Did you guys feel that? Thankfully, they'll be plummeting back to the ground. Might even wait a bit until I'm up at my Apple apps again now. This is very nice, though. I mean, they're always going to end up a little bit away, aren't they? Oh, here we go. Periaps is on its way out of the atmosphere. 8, 7. I can't see stuff around the other craft. There we go. 2 kilometers is the distance we're approaching at. That's nice. That's nice. And literally, when we get there, we just want to level out according to our target. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Cricket stadiums is only fun with beer and friends. Yeah, I'll go with that. I'll go with that. I mean, I prefer girly pops. As if you couldn't tell. Can you beat us in a fight? What does that prove? What? I think you're all just trying to pick your own grounds for why your countries are better, as, like, you know, there isn't a best country. Just throwing that idea out there that they're all pretty good unless you're in North Korea. They're not, obviously, they're like, that's a massive tarring of... But, you guys know what I'm saying, right? That none are objectively that much better than others. As long as you have access to the internet, they're all functionally the same, right? Oh, I've got a problem. Are you guys ready for this problem? It's a big problem. It's possibly the biggest problem I face in my game. Yeah. It's big, alright. It's a big problem. If you spot it, drop it in the comments. You get to laugh. Yeah, there it is. There's the problem. Do you guys see the problem? It's happening right now. Right now. Oh well, I guess we're going to revert to the thing. Ah, that is so... Yeah, standard, right, Zed? Standard. Why would that not be a thing? Okay, where are we going to put them? Man, I thought I had this all worked out. Relays, of course we want relays. Why would we not want relays? Oh, I'm going to cry. I'm not going to cry, but wow, upset. Not impressed, and all other words. Right, do they get deployed quite nicely from there? I don't know. No, we could just lay them against the side here. Oh, that had big issues. Here? Will they pop up nicely there? Extend. Yeah, that works for me. Or we could have it here. Extend them out that way. If we turn them the other way... Oh, but that's going to look terrible. But if we turn it the other way, then we can have them almost as an aiming point for the docking. Ooh. Not sure about that, though. Hey, Landstrider, how's it going? We have just got this thing up into orbit, gone and got a beautiful rendezvous, and then realised I forgot to put the antenna on. Because, you know, I'm a genius. Okay. Save it. Launch it. Jacob is watching it in school. Cool. Guys, can we stop the unchecked patriotism? There really is no need for it. Like, you're all just going to get angry not agreeing with each other. Because you're all going to think yours is best. Like, that's how it's going to work. Alright, this is what we're aiming for. Let's set that as a target. Let's move this round. I want that literally over this little point here. That kind of was the best way for the orbit we were going for. Exactly, Jacob. Exactly. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Again, we're going straight up because we had a small fin and booster issue on the way up, but we can do this. Are you excited for the Triangle fuel station? I am actually, dude. If you guys aren't aware, Landstrider has recently just got into Kerbal Space Program himself. He's been doing streams every Friday. And I want to say another day as well, but he might be doing other streams on other days. Where he's been going around putting fuel stations up. He's recently just finished his Juna mission, which is what I want to do next week, which is why I'm going around picking up all my people, well, I say next week, on Saturday, which is why I'm going around picking up all my people from the various places on the, yeah, see, this is something we can all agree on. Like, at least our country is not North Korea. I think we're all happy to agree we don't live in a place like that. We at least pretend to have, like, decent votes and stuff, you know? To the outside world. What's wrong with North Korea? I don't know. I suppose I've really only had media's interpretation of North Korea, so maybe I am the misinformed person on this. Friday, Sunday, and Wednesday. Landstrider absolutely knocking it out with the streaming schedule recently. I believe he streams on average twice a day, which is amazing. North Korea has unicorn layers. It is a true story. It is a true story indeed. I did not wait for the vibrations to settle out, but it's alright, this time we caught the lucky one. Past couple of launches land, the solid boosters have been kind of wobbling around, and as I let them loose, they kind of smash into this section here, which is unfortunately like the last stage of my asparagus, which I kind of need, you know, kind of need it. This outside one doesn't have an engine on it, so I need to watch it because I can't get the readout on the side here. I don't have an engine because, like, this is more than enough to weight ratio, and I didn't just want to lug an extra engine into orbit for no apparent reason. Okay, this should now work amazingly well. We're up high enough that I can just forget about any surface and orbital speed indicators or whatever. Like, it doesn't matter what angle I try and go through the atmosphere at now. I'm probably going to be fine. I'm still trying to push these two close together. But it's not that imperative until we get up a lot higher. Stop them with patriotism. To be fair, a lot of countries had a hand in how bad North Korea got. Alright, looks to be going fine. Looking for the shuttle that I am going to... Look, there it is! There it is! We need to try and speed up to it as it flies past us. Hopefully, we'll get as well set up as we were last time. The last one was absolutely beautiful. Okay, so it's a little bit ahead of us this time. That's fine. We can live with that. Nice, definitely. So much space chunk. Yeah, well... a lot of stuff, you know. This is junk. And... no, I think that's the only one that's not doing something. Oh, and of course the hulls, the shells. There we go. The derelict, the heap, the Howgood's heap. Got a station. I got a rendezvous. Oh, that was for a mission. We could probably bring that back. This is to try and help with lower relays. This was before we got the actual proper relays. Astroneer. I can't remember what that was meant for. Burn going well. We are going to drop ourselves another fuel tank soon. That's already happened. So we wasted about half a tank here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I normally hear it. I normally hear the pitch change. Doesn't seem to have been the one this time. Okay, are these getting closer together or further apart? Of course they're getting further apart. Why would they not? Okay, so I'm just going to kind of point at my target. I know that's like massively inefficient. There we go. That's the split off I wanted to have there. Hopefully it will go back to another 2. Literally cannot go there fast enough this time. That's fine. Okay, what we might do is stop there. Let's get our orbital speeds up. Yeah, no, this is nice. This is nice. So what I'm going to do is aim to meet next round. Ooh, where is he? Just got to get our periaps up. I'm going to burn down a little bit because I want to pull this way. And I've got a bit of extra height thanks to this. There goes a engine, a stage. Pow! Camera started spinning. I was like, what's going on? Let's pull this up and just carry on burning. Will these meet up eventually? They will. Hopefully very shortly. 200 kilometers. Yeah, this is the sort of distance we want. There we go, 9.3. Can't get much better than that. We're going to try anyway. 7, 6, 5, 4. There, 4.6. That's the closest we appear to be able to get together here. We could have done it on this side, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Okay, so I'm going to warp over this way, and we're going to have a look at the craft to see what we got going here. It's looking good. Oh, wait. Stop. There's a few things I want to do. I want to right-click this and go hibernate in warp auto. Okay. And that will stop me churning electric charge while we're asleep. What's Zed sharing? I worry. Okay, well. As long as it's historical fact, can't really... Robots are good. When are we going to get the road? Oh, yeah, I've got to get the arena sort. Ah, man, what? Are we on the wrong side of the planet? What happened here? Oh, we're over there. Okay. Whew. I was like, what? Something's gone very wrong here, hasn't it? I must have missed it. Alright, let's do it this way. Where are you? You're there. That's close enough. I'm going to do this, like, totally the inefficient way. But it's right there, so let's start adding some velocity in the right direction, shall we? Hopefully now there we go. Maybe a little close to be going quite this fast, but we can start spinning around at the same time. And once they line up perfectly, I'm going to hit stop. Okay, and then I'm going to try and turn around and we're going to slow down in time. Okay, still lots of military talk going on in the chat. Fair enough. Some days you guys just want to talk about what you want to talk about. I can't stop that. Public forum and stuff. I can stop any sort of abusiveness and stuff, but so far it seems to be going alright. Everyone seems to be relatively chilled. If they're not relatively chilled, they know how to compose themselves enough to appear relatively chilled. Okay, how close are we going to have to get here? I would like to get super close. We're just trying to get Bill out here. (16 kilometers per second). That's quite a speed. Three, two, one. Yeah, I think we're doing all right here. Coming in. I don't really want to stop too far away because I want to float in. Who would win, Terminator versus Predator? What, like all of the Terminators or one Terminator, and all of the Predators or just one Predator? I'm guessing because of their mastery of the time stream, probably Terminator. The Predator definitely would put up a big fight. Let's not say it'll be a walkover, but yeah, I think mastery of time kind of it gives you that edge, you know. Oh, that fight didn't go quite how I wanted it. Let's go back a week and change it differently. I just think that would be how it would work out, you know. Do we want to fly past at 4 meters per second and just let Bill catch up? I think we might. When did we offload Bill? And why didn't you guys tell me? What is this? What is this? Where's Bill? We didn't offload Bill. Where is Bill? I know we didn't offload Bill. I looked at him earlier today. Literally earlier today. 1v1. Oh, see now that. But almost definitely Predator on 1v1. Because it will literally walk up to the Terminator, who has shot him a few times before now, but we've seen that the Predator can survive after a few shots. Bill. I think this should work. Why are they... Alright, we must have picked him up on the way to the moon at some point. Oh, we had a person in Station Alpha. That's where I wanted to go. Alright, well, we can bring her back. She's in the station. That's no problem. That's no problem. Alright, well, let's go to the moon then. Woo! Thankfully, I have got more than the fuel left that I was hoping for here. Wardark reckons a Terminator. What is your logical reasoning behind the Terminator being able to win, dude? Fill me in. Well, not fill me in. That's disgusting. But if you could let me know what you reckon your reasoning is for that. Man, the moon is so close after you've been used to going to Minmus for a little bit. It's just like, oh, we're going like right there, you say. Like that. We're going for a landing, so let's put in a collision course. Yeah, let's do that. Why save the fuel going into... Are we still on for Astroneer stream tomorrow? You betcha, man. I'm definitely up for that. In fact, after today's stream, I will be releasing the first of my edited versions of the Astroneer stream me and Landstrider did last week. So watch out for that. I'm definitely pretty hyped for a new series. Also have Empyrean on the go, which unfortunately I also did a stream with Landstrider like Saturday. And for some reason, none of my... Well, my audio came through, as in my voice audio got recorded, but there was no game sounds and no sound of Landstrider or the other people I was streaming with, so, yeah, that worked out well. So you're going to have to go and watch Landstrider's stream if you want to know what was going on there. Which, of course, I have plugged in the video, dude. Oh, I will be, sorry. Okay, let's... Go. No, full strip. Come on. You've got this, man. You can do this. I believe in you. Somewhere like that. It's close enough, anyway. The thing with the moon is it's such a large target, so close, that you can it's self-healing. You can kind of just get close and suddenly you're going to the moon. This looks like it should be interfering with the moon. You know what I'm saying? It's self-healing plus Arnie is a Terminator and Arnie beat Predator himself. Oh, man. Yeah, I hadn't considered that. That technically the Terminator has already beat the Predator. I've lost connection. There we go. This should make everything all right now. Sounds of distress. He's going up there. Is that where I'm connected to, is it? These ones always useful. Always useful, these weird ones in the weird orbit. Okay, how is my burn doing? Doing very well. Very well. Let's push this up there like that. Oh, that was a little too far. But I think it's going alright. I think it is going okay. Yeah, that's about where we want. Okay, let's have a look at our fuel situation. Going very well, very well. We're going to have more than enough to... well, I was going to suicide burn, but I don't know, maybe we'll make a nice insertion orbit and do this properly. And there. Oh, no, stop. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the map button instead. Ah, no. Does it work? Does it work? I don't know if it'll work. Let's have a look at the moon itself. Where do you reckon we're going, moon? Gilly Gerbin, man. I wish there was a back button. Gilly work bus, sun, Milho, Eve, Gilly, Kerbin, moon. Scroll in. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. You never know, we might be there, but I can definitely circularize and then turn as I want. Okay, yeah. Next maneuver node's right there. Add maneuver. We want to slow right down into that one. That's what we want. Warp to the next maneuver node. And let's watch that happen, shall we? Bye-bye, Kerbin. Oh, whoa. It suddenly sped up all of a sudden. Bye-bye, Kerbin. It was fun being in your deep embrace. Hey. That warp 2 button, pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. Makes stuff happen very quickly. Does the Terminator have a heat signature? It's not a robot, but it is warm to the touch. So, I don't know. It has a nuclear power. Is it a nuclear power cell? I can't remember. It's been so long since I watched Terminator. I mean, like, literally... I know, I have watched it relatively recently, and relatively recently to me is within the past 5 years. So, yeah, I mean, it should... Are we there yet? Are we there yet? You know, we're there enough. Do we want to watch the burn from here or from here? I think we're going to watch it from here. We very rarely watch burns from here nowadays. We normally watch it from, like, deep within the map view. Yeah, it's not... In fact, I can just watch these numbers up here. At some point, one of them will suddenly start coming down. There we go, look at that. And when they get close to each other, about 100-ish on both. Pow. Somewhere a little bit more. Obviously, I'm looking up the top left of the top left-ish of my screen. This bit up here gives me all sorts of information on the orbits I'm having. Okay. I don't want to land on the dark side of the moon. I don't know about you guys. What did that just do? What is going on there? You guys seeing that? There we go. This is a bit more reasonable. Bit more reasonable. Okay, so is that sun up? It's close to sun up. By the time we've sorted out our maneuver. So do I want to come in? That's from about here, right? We come up that way and then just kind of come in for the landing. It's probably going to be horrendously expensive. But something like that. Somewhere like that. Yeah. Yes. Yes, indeed. Warp to next maneuver node, shall we? Yeah. Hey, once again, I don't really... Anything that has a just anything that exists in the universe makes heat. That's kind of the thing with entropy and stuff. What about the Model T 1000? Oh, always waiting on a new Alien film. Oh, such a fan of the Alien franchise. I was like, sequence? No, Alien sequence? That's not quite right, is it? But yeah, such a fan of the Alien franchise. Even the things people... I've not played Colonial Marines. I suppose that's something that people have said is bad that I've not gone and checked myself. But everything else I think is amazing. I've read the books, I've read the comics, yeah, I love them. Star Wars is awesome. Yeah, Star Wars is super awesome. I've been obsessed with Star Wars since my godparents first introduced it to me. Well, I should point out, whilst I have godparents, I'm not exactly a theist. Okay, where is this going? It's going around and around. Are we going to go around enough, though? This is the question. I've managed to land on this ridge. I think that was because of the mission I was on. Okay, it's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking great. As Tony the Tiger would say. I seem to be full of references today. Colonial Marines is horrific. Star Wars or Star Trek, they're both good, but now that I have grown up somewhat, I do find Star Trek a bit slow. So when I used to watch it as a teenager, it was pretty much the only thing that was on at that time of day, so I suppose that kind of has something to do with it. What do I think about the new POTUS? I refuse to comment. I'll just lead into an absolute cluster of a comment section. Yeah, no, Landstrider's right. Like, there are things that do not create heat, but they suck in heat, like infrared antennae, and create power. But whatever you then do with that power will make heat, and like there's all sorts of inefficiencies in the process, and that's not where I want to be facing. So yeah. Where are those airplane parts? They're coming after this mission, dude. After this mission. Which we have more than enough time for. We're not even halfway through the stream yet, so should be all good. I should point out the part 2, the new parts are just the Mark IIs, the Panthers. What else do we have? I unlocked a whole load of stuff on Saturday. Right. Is my orbit... Yes. Yeah, my orbit is almost exactly where I want it to be. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Hey, your boy Eric. How you doing? Both are great Trek and Star Wars. Yeah, I mean, both are really good. Both are really good. I definitely prefer the newer Star Treks to the later Star Treks. I mean, like, the original series was good, progressive, especially for its time. Amazing. TNG was a good continuation. No one can fault putting Patrick Stewart in there, you know. I really got into Deep Space Nine with Cisco when I was growing up, and I never really got into Voyager. And I understand that, you know, to a lot of people, that is heresy. If you're not into Voyager, you're not into Star Trek, a lot of people would say. I disagree most strongly, as I'm sure you can tell, but that's a view. You should play or stream Fallout 4. Unfortunately, well, not only is that game long dead, but then I suppose Kerbal is as well, right? That it's too many things that change on screen. Like there's grass and there's snow and there's rain. Rain's the worst because I have limited bitrate on my internet. You may notice every now and then when we do stuff here that's a little bit like if I move stuff around too much. The thing is, this is all grey. So it's not going to be too blocky when I start doing things like this. I don't know, maybe if I go across the star field, that'll make things blocky. I don't know, let me know what that was like. Janeway was a drug-addled lunatic. Yeah, mate. I agree, obviously. Okay, what I'm going to do, because this stage is big and awkward and has got just the smallest amount of fuel in that I don't know what to do with, I am going to point almost directly upwards here. Almost. And we're going to make a burst and we're going to waste all the fuel and then we're going to stage. And hopefully we're not going to send that careering into the bases, not the bases, the ships we're going to. There we go. That's that done. I'm going to throw it that way. Bye! Always sad to let loose of a bit of hardware. That was probably a very bad idea. Look at this. Okay, that's alright. That's okay. Okay, so we want to come down this way. We want to point our engine south a bit. Oh, let's think about it. Where are they? They're like over there. It's really annoying that they don't show me yet. Wait, did they just pop up? Okay, brilliant. That's what we wanted. We're going to try and land in between the two, because I do believe one is... They are close to each other. Yeah, like super close to each other, so that's good. Let's put an F5 on. Bye-bye. Drugs are the only explanation for a keeping Neelix, yeah. As a human, your boy Eric has some trouble with paradoxes. Like, as a human, that's kind of the only thing that helps me accept paradoxes. You know, you just go, oh, that's the way it is. And only humans really do that, you know. I enjoyed Enterprise, but it's pretty bad, yeah. Whereas the guy is giving some paradoxes. Okay, let's think about how we're going to come in here. First off, have I activated my engines? No, let's do that. Ooh, not at full throttle though. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, that was not what I wanted to do. We're going to have to slow down horrifically when we get close to where we want to be. Now, I'm going to aim a little bit above my my marker here to give me more buoyancy. Is buoyancy the right word? It's not even close to the right word. But I think you guys know what I'm trying to say. Also, would like to point my engines to the south so I can push over that way. So, point my engines to the south. That means I've got to be looking a little north. Something like that. Yeah, it seems totally legit. Totally legit. Something like that. Yeah, they're close to touching. I may have gone a little too far on the other direction. Oh, there goes my booster. Bye-bye, booster. I hope you have a good landing. Should have a good landing. Let's see why not. Stop. Hammer time. Trust me, don't trust anyone. TNG was the better. So I got the most into TNG, but I really do think Deep Space Nine was the best. TNG was good. I'm not saying it's bad. But landing, legs down. Are we going to blow up stuff? I don't know. There should be just enough room. Hopefully we're not going to land too heavy. So once again, we are falling in the wrong direction. That's alright. These are things that can be dealt with. Like over there? Yeah, like over there. Let's pull this up. We can see what's going on then, right? want to somewhat slow my horizontal speed down, but not too much. Okay, this should be going well again. Hopefully we're falling towards them. Do you guys think we're falling towards them? I think we might be. No, this one. How much fuel we got left in it? So I've asparagus these outer fuel tanks as well, because I obviously want to go to Minmus as well. It will not hit the base. Do you not think? I think it might. I mean, especially if we do bits like this. Maybe a little bit more this way. Might be overshooting. No, I think we're going to be alright, actually. I think we might even be perfect. Alright, let's start that ballistic arc. Can't get much better than that. None so far. We are coming in for our 6. We did line ourselves up for one and then realised we'd already previously rescued that Kerbal and put him on the space station. So I suppose that'd be half. We rescued a half. Or -1. We rescued the imaginary Kerbal. Man, it's got really warm in here. Really warm. Not just a little bit. Not used to that in this country. We don't get warm here. Okay, I think we're doing alright. Super worried about the floor, actually. Okay, let's... Oh, well, quite what, man? Seriously, do you want to sort your stuff out for me? Pressing the wrong button in the wrong place, not useful. Not useful at all. What's my horizontal speed? Millimeters per second. Okay, let's do it that way. Be gone with you, fuel tanks. Let's have a more responsive landing. Because responsive is what I need right now. Totally not overpowered engines at all. I suppose I shouldn't have put 4 on them. Okay, things are blowing up all underneath me, but that's alright. We're here for explosions, right? Would have been nice to land it over there, but... Oh, we might actually be coming down a little bit too hard. Let's just try and do something with that. Okay, just building speed when I want to be losing it. Okay. Woo! Let's try and move everybody out. Wait. First things first. Quick save. So we've done that. Let's start moving some people. And now, somewhere in here, we should have a scientist. No, these two are pilot and engineer. Let's start with the pilot. She's going to go up top. Hey. I know you've been in that can for a while, and you've probably forgotten how to use all your stuff. But I really do need you to use your stuff. Alright, is that 1.2 kilometers? Okay. When we get to 600 meters, we'll start stopping. Yes, quick save. I have done quick save. Let's start slowing down. In my place, it's about 24 degrees. This is why I'm feeling a little bit warm. I'm not sure where all this extra warmth has come from either. It is a rainy, horrible day outside. Always the most fun part, moving Kerbals around the base. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually give me too much to talk about. I just really enjoy doing it. So, you guys are just going to have to sit there, listen to me go, yes! Oh, such flight! Many smooth! Can we go down here? We can. Don't hit the floor and have an issue. Let's get up. Who is this? The Valentine? No, Jatris. One of the newest of my collection. My collection of Kerbals. Is it snowing there? Wow. 23 degrees. It feels warm to me because I've been exposed to cold all day. That's why. Paper clips. Layers, your boy. I hope you have a good time. Like, whenever anyone uses the term work, I assume they're not having a good time. But still, I do hope you go and try and do so anyway. Oh, come on, flight. Flight is an important part of the process here. Okay. Oh, no, come on. Stand on the booby nose cone cover. We all know what it looks like. Grab that. Move up. Board. Love it. Okay, so now we got any of these scientists. Yes, we have a scientist. Okay, so Bob is going to be the last one we move around because obviously we're going to need him to grab some sciences. Do any of these actually do their science? I don't know. What I'd like to do is take one of the little craft off, like fly it, get Bob to fly with it, collect all the science that he can, collect all the data that he can, and then bail out and try and stop. But I'm not sure if that's a thing that will actually happen all that well. Okay. I should have put my antenna away. We're going to break one off. We just know, you know I'm going to end up breaking one off. It's what happens. Okay, board. No, I don't want my camera free. Alright, let's try and transfer some people around before we fill this place up. I want to transfer crew. Awesome. And then the same here. Transfer down below. Now, I may have just moved both my pilots down below. I did. Very much I did. But oh well. Jedsby. Specifically brought along so that they can end up getting some experience to be able to repair rover wheels. That's why this guy is here. And this is why I need to bring him back. Indeedy do it is. Okay, let's try and fly over here. Is that good? Is it good? Is it good? It's a good one. I did a good flight, guys. I did a good flight. I love it. I love it. Let's board up. Can we go the other way this time? Is that Bill the scientist? No, that's Bill the engineer. Bob and Bill are both here. Okay. Okay, well, we definitely need to get these guys home then. There is literally nothing we can do about this. So let's grab ourselves an EVA report and a surface sample just to make sure we get some science. Okay, well, we don't need that. What about the surface sample? We do need that. Okay, that's good. Someone's got some science. Someone's got some science. 1.2 kilometers. What a flight. What mode of transportation of vehicle would you like to have from any fictional world? Ooh, that's a good question. That is a good question. Well, blink teleportation is definitely one of the ones where you're like, I think I want to be over there, and then suddenly you're there. But I think we're talking about something that actually covers distance. I don't know. What are people saying? I would say the TARDIS, but it's too unreliable. Straight up, man. You get it. You get it. Also, hi, Pulsar. Didn't see you there, buddy. How are you doing? Been some time, man. Been some time. Oh, slow down. Slow down. I didn't do a good flight this time. It's been I right-clicked out my screen. This is bad. Just in time to see the crash. Oh, man. Oh, terrible. So, how do you feel? Oh, he's great. He loves it. It's good times. Good times. So I like to do this. No, up more. Up. I think they've changed the limits of the camera. You used to be able to look over the top of their heads a lot nicer than this. Yeah, no, I literally can't look any higher up. That is unfortunate. Oh, no, I don't like that. Oh, gosh, no. No, not impressed. Oh. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better flight this time. bit better fly. I love watching that prograde marker when I'm trying to come in for a landing. It's always like all over the shop. Board. Nice. Last one. Okay, here we go. Bob Kerman, you're going to go around and you're going to observe this materials bay. Tell me you've got some science. What's the point in that, eh? What's the point? What about this? Observe the mystery goo. Nope. Okay, so the Mun's Highlands appear to be one that we have done already. That's okay. That's okay. I'm still going to do this. We're going to get Bob out. I'm going to collect the science. That's important. Collect that data and maybe this one as well. No, can I not collect that? It was out of science anyway. That's fine. That's fine. And then we go over that way. Okay. Finally, we've got everybody into the craft. Or we will be getting everybody into the craft. Everybody is out of crafts. There is going to be a new Doctor Who. There's always a new Doctor Who. The Heart of Gold. What's the Heart of Gold? Oh, forwards, down. Fly, little Kerbal, fly. Okay. Alright. Just got to get close. Just got to get close. Board. Board? You're not going to board? There we go. We've boarded. Alright, let's get all these guys out of here, shall we? These are not the people we want to have in here. Let's transfer Bill down below. Let's transfer Bob, Jedsby. Okay, now we need to transfer some people back up. In particular, Valentina and Jack Triss. Now, I'm not sure if that makes any difference whatsoever. Who else do we have up top here? Bob. Bob is the scientist. Go on, that's fine. I will take that. Let's make a quick save. Let's look where Minmus is relative to us. So I'm going to jump into a lunar orbit. Oh, look at that. It's behind us. That's horrific, actually. That's not where we want it at all. So I've got a feeling it's almost like a Juna transfer. We actually want it a little bit further ahead of us. So if we just make our little loop around, everything should be alright. Of course, now we don't have to worry at all about... Yeah, that looks good. Oh, it's darkness! It's a darkness. Of course, we don't have to worry at all about the Majesty. The connection, because we've got a Kerbal on board. So, you know, whatever. Oh, well, shall we? 3, 2, 1. Bye. I want to go that way. And we should be able to get ourselves up into a nice orbit relatively quickly. Not particularly fussed how nice an orbit, as long as we just have an orbit. Going that way, nice. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Let's watch this. Oh, burn through fuel instead. Okay, maybe we're not going to go to Minmus. We've only got one seat free anyway. Let's let this burn through and then we'll check our map again. Okay, going well. Going well. Once this gets pushed out a little bit further, I'm going to exit. Like, press the X button, not exit. That's a bit weird to say. So we're going to add the maneuver. I'm going to put it up like that, and then we're just going to keep pushing. So Landstride, do you remember I kept on saying, hey dude, you need to move the maneuver node round? So you can see here, by the logic you were using, I would end up shooting off over that way. But as I get faster and faster, the direction I leave actually ends up being pulled further and further back. So what I'm actually trying to do is make this line up with this line. Oh, that's also really badly explained. I'll try and come back to that at some point. Hopefully you get what I was saying just by like looking at what I'm doing. As I believe that is how you worked out the docking procedure. So, because my explanations, they're bad. Like so. We're gonna leave like that, aren't we? We are gonna leave like that. So let's try and pull it back. And down. That is a horrendous fireball of death going on there. It's getting closer to what I want. I have just messed this up bad, haven't I? There's that one. Add this maneuver. Let's put it like as equatorial as we can get, something like that. In fact, as equatorial we can get is that. Then we pull this up into an equatorial spin. Close enough. And look, you see how my Apple Apps gets pulled across there? That's kind of what I was talking about. So, like, you were leaving at this sort of angle relative to the... when you were going to Juno, that is, sorry. Wonder if I can get this coming in. Oh, look at that. Perfect. That, like, ridiculously inefficient. But it's going to work. 79 on the power apps. I'd actually like to get lower than that, but we'll do it. We'll do it. So over this way. Perfect. 8 minutes to go. So I completely sort of phased out the chat as I was... get out and push. I'm not going to be getting out and pushing. Everything's going fine. People are getting their last warnings. Oof. That's, you know, that's serious if the last warning has been put out there. Okay, everything's looking good. Let's get our way down to these last couple of minutes. Are we going to crash into the surface before we get there? Why am I always on the dark side when I'm doing this? Oh, plus time. Wait, we've passed the equator. I was like, that's not getting any closer to zero. Never bind page up as mute mic. Don't worry, I don't. I used to mute. Used to have one of the F keys as my mute. That's a bad idea as well. Let me just put that out. That's good to me. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Oh, I mean, it's not quite as good as it could have been. If I do that, does it get close to as good as it could have been? It does. Okay. Are we just going to go for a dropping down from the celestial heavens height? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, 36 might be a bit explosive. Let's quick save it and see what happens, shall we? Quick save it and see what happens. We'll try and slow down with all the fuel we've got. I do have an awful lot of parachutes on me. Why am I still focused on the moon? I don't want to be focused on the moon. What are you doing? Why would I do that? Thank you. Okay, where is Kerbin? There is Kerbin. Let's point retrograde, not to target, but to orbit. And try and get down a little bit closer to where we're going to be. Oh, look at the angle we're coming in at. Oh, this is painful. Well, it's not painful, but this is not great. Also, we are going to come down... Ooh, radial... Not radial in, radial out. Let's try that. We're going to come down very, very hard here. There we go. Oh, no. I always forget Elu's after pole. Is this going to be an issue? What do you guys think? Is this going to be an issue? I think it might actually be an issue. What I really think is an issue is the fact that we're coming down on the dark side again. Don't want to do that. I want to kind of pull this up to above and then pull that down. I don't think we're going to have the Delta V. What have we got? 146 now. We're going to just have to go with the mercy of the heavens, unfortunately. Does that put it up and above? It does. I mean, if I just did that now... I won't be coming back. That's the problem. I won't be coming back if I do that. So let's just try and bleed off the speed when we get close. It's literally the only way we can do it. I apologise for the fact that this is going to be in darkness. I'm not sure what we can do about it. Do I have lights? Lights. I've got something approaching lights. We can kind of see there. Let's kind of see over this way. There we go. That's where we came from. Hey. There's got to be a way of making sure you come back during... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I pressed the wrong direction. I was trying to reach out at the same time as always way. So what's happening at the moment is my landing gear are burning off. That's no problem. That's no problem at all. What might be a problem is the depth we are diving down to at 3,000. This is why I quick saved it though, so that's all right. I'm hoping... Well, there goes my antennas. They're fine. I literally don't care about antennas as long as I can give the command to... Oh man, look at this fireball. And I was worried about it being too dark. As long as I can give the command to loose the parachutes, we should be okay. Oh! That sounded big. Have we lost people yet? We've not lost people. That's good. That's good. All the containers are still there. We appear to have lost power. That's fine, I suppose. Things are exploding a lot more than I thought they would be. Let's try and find... There's retrograde. I want to point at retrograde, not prograde. Oh, I definitely don't want to point prograde because things are going to explode. The things I'm worried about exploding, as if you couldn't tell, are the parachutes. Super worried about burning my parachutes up. Still going over 2,000 meters per second. This is crazy. I think we're going to be okay, though. I think we're going to be okay. We're literally coming in sideways. I want to stop my front edge pointing that way. That's the only thing I want to stop. There we go. If we just get a little tumble going, look at those overheats go. That's fine, though. That's fine. I like the tumbling because it spreads out the heat all the way around. 35% or crash and burn. A few people are saying I'm going to crash and burn. I like the 35% chance, personally. Oh, well, that's it. We're not going back out to orbit, I don't think. We had a camera swoop. A camera sweep? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Are we going to stop? I don't know. I literally do not know. Let's try and face the normal vector, shall we? It's alright, I suppose. I'm kind of expecting this to blow up just in one spectacular display at some point, but it seems to be going alright. Now, when I picked these cockpits, it was for this very specific reason. So, how many tiny Kerbals would actually want to grow up to be a Kerbanaut? But the thing is, we've seen people explode in rockets, and we still want to grow up to be astronauts. Well, I presume. Like, I want to grow up to be an astronaut. When I grow up, I definitely want to be an astronaut. What about you, Landstrider? When you grow up, do you want to be an astronaut too? I can't believe how fast we're ripping through the atmosphere. How high up are we? 27 kilometers is still good. Let's have a look at our projected orbit. And we nearly made it to the other side. Nearly made it to the other side. I've stopped having my heart in my mouth now. I'm feeling... Yeah, I thought you would, mate. I thought you would. I still feel a little bit... intrepid? No, intrepid's not the word. I seem to have intrepid in my head as an apprehensive word, and that's really not what intrepid means. It's just what my brain's like, oh, you want this one? I'm like, no, I don't want that one. Oh, I don't think even motion sickness would put me off. Like, the astronauts are given motion sickness tablets, so... Ah, but Warduck, it is true from a certain point of view. Okay, I'm going to deploy this when risky. I'm also going to deploy this one when risky. Oh man, I missed it. I don't know. We are coming down too hard in a very bad spot. I mean, that said, we are still shedding speed. Ah, please, I just want one of these parachutes. This one. You can go when risky as well. 8 kilometers up. Do we pop it now? When do we pop the parachutes? Oh, our RCS is on. Ah, we could have used that. Let's turn that back on to face the right direction. There we go. Oh man, there we go. What did we lose? We lost our landing legs. We lost some RCS. We also lost... That's about it, actually. And I'll go with that. Parachutes. We don't want orbit, we want surface. There we go. Ta-da! Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, I hope they have a space-based retirement station by the time we get there. This is what all Landstrider's words. Perfect environment to live out your final days, as your weakened systems will be able to keep up in the weakened gravity. I mean, there are a few things that degrade in gravity, but yeah, I definitely get what you're saying, man. I definitely get what you're saying. For those of you who like to follow such things, I'm just cracking out the hot chocolate now. Oh, yeah, listen to that. That was amazing. Space food would really suck. It's not so much the space food that sucks. It's the fact that the decreased pressure affects the way your taste buds work. So everything tastes really bland and palateless. It's why airplane food sucks, because they keep it at a lower pressure. Yeah, I tell people I can't exercise either. I'm lazy. Yeah. 300 meters, still dropping, and then wait. F2. Let's get that beautiful shot there. In fact, I'm going to do it zoomed out. Anybody who wants a screenshot for this mission? There it is. Have to really chew a lot more to get the flavour. Yeah. They have specific people on the job of making food like that taste good. How to deal with the negative, well, not negative pressure, there's no such thing. Well, there is mathematically, but no one's been able to recreate it in real life, just to throw that out. But how to deal with the lessened pressure. A lot of people are like, extra soy sauce. I suppose it just really boils down to. Alright, we have half an hour left to go for us to try and see if the new Panther engines, oh yeah, that's what we want, let's recover that. The new Panther engines do any well for our suborbital craft. You guys know what I'm on about. We'll get out there and I will show you. Oh yes, I will. Okay. Oh look, we got some science. What was that for? Surface sample materials bay. Okay, cool. I didn't. I now remember picking it up, but I wasn't expecting that. Okay, that's cool. We got some more monies back, some funds. And the crew, level 1. Okay, that's good. You can repair some stuff. You can repack parachutes. That's what I care about. Let's go have a look at mission control. This is what we're going to go do now. Is there anything here that I want to expand the surface outpost? No, we don't want to do that. Oh man, I just want the boring mission, the boring Juna missions. I suppose I need to go and rendezvous to craft. We can do that in a bit, but first, let's hit this. Bomb. Hey, Weathercat guy! Is it almost over? Half an hour? Maybe a little bit more, depending on what goes on here. What's the place you would most want to visit? Upgrade mission control. You reckon? Let's have a look. Oh, is that for contracts? Let's have a look. How much is it? Oh man, yeah, pocket change. We'll do it up. Yeah, this just allows us to take as many contracts as we want. Then that's cool. I'm also tempted to do the tracking station, but that's so expensive. So expensive. Are we talking on this? Oh, what's this? You guys ever seen this before? Increased pitch of voice as I'm confused. Enough time for the Valium to kick in. Wait, no. What am I doing? Yeah, this. Build a new surface out. Is this? No. No. Plant the flag on the moon. I don't know what that is then. Maybe this is these ones. Audbrey's Fortune. Bobeka's Scar. Danker's Cave. Jeans flat? I didn't see one said jeans. Did you guys see jeans flat? Jeans flat. Jeans flat. Hey, ZTech. Could I imagine Landstrider in the second series of the war? Yes, I could. I could very much. As long as he is willing, of course, you know. Jeans flats. Jeans flats. Jeans flats. Anybody see them? Hold stationary orbit directly above Jeans flats. Ooh. Oh man, that's a mission. Oh. I'm not going to do this one now, but that is a mission I don't want to let slip by me. That is a thing, isn't it? Ensure the probe has an antenna. Yeah, no, we've got all this. All right. Anyway, we're going to go play with some planes, but that's no Landstrider. We passed the safe far around with the BD Armory mod. And then, so BD Armory's got a little AI component to it, so it can defend your base for you. We also use Curb Inside, which gives lots of different bases. I wouldn't worry too much about it, ZTech. Like, Landstrider's professional. He knows how to get his turn done on time. Okay, let's have a look. So, I made a thing. When I say I made a thing, so this is the thing I normally take out. You guys will recognise it. Doesn't fly very well. Yeah, you guys recognise it. So all I did is this. All right, let's have a look at some basic stats here, shall we? Yeah, look how close that is. So when we start draining fuel, we do need to make sure all the weight is forward, don't we? That's the problem here. That's why it flips out. Alright, let's try and remember that as we go and do some stuff. And yeah, don't talk about the war, guys. That's some classic comedy. Just don't talk about the war. Did I set up my... not my staging, but my action groups? So if we pull this down here, I'm going to kill the engine. I'm going to press go. Okay, that's them fired up. And then I'm going to press no Windows. I don't want to put any updates on my machine. Stop asking me. Okay, and then when I hit the toggle, yeah, okay, cool, good. It's all good. Let's go. Woo! I want to go to the furthest one out. Let's go and have a look there. Oh, wait. I really think this should be like... Oh, it's going off target. Well, it's a good job I put that up there. Let's try this again, shall we? I know exactly what... No one's susceptible to seizures, are they? I hope not. I really hope not. Let's revert this to launch. Let's try this again. Okay, what I wanted to do was get this, this, and put it out a little bit. I mean, we kind of just want it there across everything, but that's terrible. I think maybe what I want to do is just get the writing. There we go, let's pop that there. T, go. You know what I was saying about... Let's go back to the space plane and do this properly. Simulation stability, 10%. Yeah. This is what I wanted to do. I want to move that down. I want to move these. Make sure we got the right ones. Yep, down here. There we go. That's all I wanted to do. Save. Launch. I'm glad you're not prone to seizures. Honestly, ZTech, I think all I need is just the writing, and then I can kind of have it up in the corner here. Well, that goes off. Have it up in the corner here, and then maybe write a CS script to make it blink. I don't know. Someone's asking me to build a wall. I can build a wall. The planes are terrible. Yes, that's what you're here for. You're not after good planes, are you? Don't come here for good planes. I make bad planes. I make planes that make you go, ooh, my aerodynamics hurts. I'm terrible at plane making. Also, terrible at this lift-off business. Look at that. I don't want to blow up my engines. So I wait for the end of the runway. So, oh, that said, we look like we're. Are we gonna get there? Are we gonna get there? I think we might get there. Yeah. Okay. We're good. We're good. Whoosh. Okay, we are headed for this one all the way over here. So we've had the classic Terminator versus Predator question. What other questions do we have to ask? What other hostileness could we pitch against each other? Obviously the Alien, strong contender in any battle. Alien versus Bigfoot. Who will win in this classic matchup? Okay, Lan, we'll definitely keep you posted. Like, what's going on in the current war series? Looks like it might be over quickly, but I don't know. You know, these things do have a habit of dragging on. But yeah, as soon as we're ready for the next setup, I will give you a shout, man. Also, going to do Kerbal Wars again at some point. Just as soon as I get this Alien vs Bigfoot. I know, right? Who would answer yours? Answer your what? Sorry, Rizagu, I missed it. Update? What am I updating? Yeah, what are we updating, KSSR? Or Boris? What are we updating, dude? Oh, it's a long way to go. It is a long way to go. Now, I can't remember what the ideal conditions are for this to be flying at. I really should look this. What is it? It's the Panther. I'm going to talk to my phone. No, I'm not going to talk to my phone. I'm going to try. I'm going to try and type in my phone and talk at the same time. It's kind of working, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure you can hear me thinking. Predator versus Predator drone. That's a question. I think possibly the Predator would come out in top in a fight with the Predator drone due to their superior camouflage technique. Superior camouflage technique. Okay, is this good height to be flying at fast? Yeah, I think so. I think so. We're just going to keep our nose going this way. Godzilla and King Kong versus Cthulhu. Well, that's straight up Cthulhu would win there. Let's be honest. Cthulhu would enter the arena, everyone would go insane, and the fight would be over. The UAV would win, it's not a drone. Alright, well, you know, we can get picky about terminology if you like. Darth Vader versus Dumbledore. Oh, wow. Well, blatantly Dumbledore, because Darth Vader's just a whiny little such and such. Yeah, Wardock's on it. The Borg versus Cybermen? I reckon the Borg are going to win that one, but I've not watched enough Doctor Who to say definitively. I'm not too up on my Cybermen lore. Begamin is plastered, which is interesting. I assume he cut himself and has put a little band-aid on. I know that's what I mean when I say I'm plastered, obviously. Right, let's see if my phone has provided me any information on the Panther engine. There's two modes. I mean, we could kick the afterburner on. There we go. Where's toggle mode? Toggle mode. There we go. That Kane's fuel. Kane's fuel? Yeah, that's a term we use nowadays. Okay, they're providing me a nice little graph on the KSP wiki. Let's have a look here. Velocity curves. I want to be at Mach 1.5. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. I could really do with an altitude burn, though. Getting the fuel. I thought it was spelled with a K. K-I-N. Harry Potter versus a Russian with a gun. Depends who saw each other first, you know. Is this an altitude curve? This is an altitude curve. Atmospheric pressure. Oh, that's no use to me. Does anyone know what atmospheric pressure we're at? Wait, we've got a pressure mat on here, right? Here. Display. Toggle display. There we go. We're at 48 kilopascals. Okay, we're about right. Oh, excuse me. We're about the height and speed we want to be at for maximum efficiency. Which is good, because this is going to take a while. I wish I'd been auto-warping. Putin or King Jong Putin. Yeah, straight up. Easy on the spam there, but gaming. Yeah, there. You earned that timeout. You earned it. Again, I think actually, you know what? We can call off the simulation. I don't think we're simulating this. I know, crazy to cross the boundary during mid. What's that? What is that? Must be a bit of debris. Let's have. Oh, look at that. Suborbital 2 look, it's the remains of all the planes that have been out here. I should pick them up at some point. So not only is there as much space junk as you think there is, Landstrider, there's more. Let's turn that back on. Look at all that. Just look at it all. Hopefully we'll have a Kessler situation at some point. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? I think that would be great. Okay, trying to get some sort of distance gauge. Planes are definitely meant for people when you're playing on your own. I don't think they're the best for streaming. I hope you guys can accept that. Wow. I know my chat gets quite political for some reason. I'm never sure why. I don't bring it up. Okay, we are gaining some speeds. Oh, right. Sorry, the amount of debris. Yeah, that makes more sense, actually. I was just like, I don't think Landstrider will be saying wow at the amount of chat. Okay, we're going to try and pull up here. We're gonna enter the place very shortly. Hopefully. I mean, we've normally been miles away when we've joined up, right? And can anyone remember how high we want to be? Scott's Oversight. Where is it? Scott's Oversight. Above 1800. We can do that. We can definitely do that. Whether we can do that on these engines, I don't know. We're gonna try and now go up far as we can. And if this doesn't really work, we're gonna fire the rocket engines. In fact, we're gonna fire the rocket engines. I believe we just need this when we're at the right height. Which is 10 kilometers away, so that's going to be fun. "10 kilometers. So if we introduce Nigel Farage." Oh man, why are we talking about Nigel Farage? So we let this go up to about 25 or so. Let's bring this down now. If we could start pivoting elsewhere. So are we ready? Go. No? Is that not it? Recycle. There we go. Let's just do that. Kill the engine. Let's think about where we're going now. Now, obviously, this is going to be horrific. We need to travel south. Okay, let's try and pull this south as far as we can. I've got a feeling we're not going to do this on what we got. Come on, this way, this way. Alright, I've got to keep facing forwards. This is one of the things I've found out in my time. Turn on the afterburners. At some point I will. I've got a feeling we're going to do that on our way to this next place. But first, I want to... Like that, we want to start pulling up this way. If we can. Oh, I keep pushing... No, let's just do that. I have not moved the fuel around. This is a problem. This is a problem. Oh, man. This is a big problem. We want to out of these big back ones. Okay, there we go. Let's get that stability working. Hopefully. I mean, who knows whether it's actually going to be stable or not. Probably not. I'm not the best at making stable aircraft. Oh man, it feels floaty, you know? Okay, so every time I've done this so far, we've ended up not killing the Kerbal, but destroying the plane. So let's see if we can do this without destroying the plane this time. Especially as I have actually remembered to reconfigure my weight. Oh, no, 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 please. I just don't want to plough into the surface of the ocean at several hundred meters per second. Whilst that would appear amazing on video, not the best in terms of actually getting stuff done. Alright, I've turned fine controls on because... Ooh, that was dangerous. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're... Ah! Progress, guys! Progress. Okay, we've got to go and get this next... what's the word I'm looking for? Next target. And then once we got that target, we will get on it. Everyone's like, pull up. Funnily enough, pulling up was on my list of things to do there. I am super surprised how well this is flying, actually. Super surprised on how well this is flying. I was really expecting that nosedive to be the end of it. Progress, yeah, exactly, Boris. You know exactly where we go. You have a lot of space junk. Do you not want to simulate a Kessler syndrome in your KSP? Ever since I first got the game, I've been like, oh man, I really want to start smashing stuff together in orbit. But not because I want to set it up to smash together in orbit. I just want to watch it happen. What I actually want to do is, I don't know, maybe with someone else's save or like a DMP server somewhere, just be the people that go around and collect all the space junk. I know it sounds pretty sad, but that sounds like a good life for me. I think I could quite happily be one of these people sat in a station somewhere, and every now and then you get a little alarm goes off, and whoop, whoop, and out you go, and you jump in your little craft, and you like match your trajectories with a bit of space debris, and you fire your magnetic harpoon, and you set up a weird little centrifuge thrust system, you know, where you spin round and let go of it in a certain way, and you push it back down into the atmosphere, and you go back home with job done. Imagine if Twitchy's parents did what? Oh, at least you have learned to pull from the mistakes of your ancestors. Okay, I got it. Bye-bye, Weather Cat! Bye! I hope you're having fun with whatever you are doing. We've got a long way to fly yet, guys. Okay, let's do this, shall we? Toggle mode. More speed. Should we toggle these ones as well? Now, can I do this? Oh, I'm worried, guys. You know why I'm worried, right? Yeah. Okay, that can handle it. It can handle it. As long as we do it like that, that should be fine. Okay, so afterburners are a go. I wonder how much oxidizer we got left. Actually, surprising amount. Surprising amount. Well, this should be fun then. This should be fun. To be fair, those afterburners not so good in the flight mode I am right now. When we get closer to where we need to be, then I'm going to do it. Then I'm going to do it. Everyone's still saying bye. That's awesome. It's cool. Friendly people. That's what I love about this lot. Friendly people. I have forgotten to accelerate my time. Not 4. No, slow down. Times 4 speed is where the Kraken lives. You guys know this. We all know this. Times 3, relatively stable. You know, it's pretty good. I'm quite happy to fly around in a times 3. You've been appointed to the company's, what's their name? The people, data, dealing with shoppers and customers. Customer service! Bill Nye. Yes, Bill Nye. He's a good chap. Good chap. I enjoy everything that he puts out. A little simplistic, but then he's appealing to the wider audiences. So, like, you've got to try and include everyone in, which is fine. You know, that's science communication for you. I wonder if there's a mod that gives higher physics warp. That's a question there, guys. Is there a mod out there that enables you to go faster than times 4? I mean, to be fair, as I say, that is the Kraken's lair, so I'm not sure why you would want to go that fast. Oh yeah, that's where I want to be. He's appealing to the Americans. I wasn't going to say that, Zed. Morgan Freeman, man with a nice voice. Are you just quoting people that live in the continent of America? Or yeah. Danny would abuse it. Hey, he would. Danny would absolutely destroy the game for it. With it. For it? With it? You know. Do you do things for or with? I don't know. Oh, we're here. We're here. Okay, so let's fire this one. And we're going to start easing our way up. We're going to fire that one. We're also going to fire that one. Oh, ah. Okay, going well. Going well. Ish. At what speed do I kick the rockets back in? Well, afterburners, not quite as great as I was hoping. I've got to be honest. Gotta be honest. You know what? I really could have done with a Kerbal Engineer readout on this. We need to get above 18.2. I don't think we're going to do it. I, full on, don't think we're going to do it. What about you guys? Do you think we can do it? If you think we can, tell me now. If you think we can't, also tell me now. There's a mod that can actually slow down time. That's great. My engines are too small. Well, why Wardark? How personal. Maybe you've got a small engine. 18, 2. I just don't think we're going to make it. I think we're going to run out of oxidizer. Oh, we got the oxidizer. We're going to run out of liquid fuel. Of all things, liquid fuel. Do I have any monoprop to use? I don't have many monoprop to use. That's unfortunate. We should get there, actually. Yeah, 19. There we go. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah, I probably could increase my throttle. Good shout, Seth. I can't. I do things like this all the time. It's ridiculous. Okay, let's keep ourselves pointed prograde. When this sort of, I'm just going to laugh and feel embarrassed about stuff. For the war, make turrets that can drop from orbital pods. That sounds like a great idea. Unfortunately, given the game framework we have set up, it's a little bit. I don't want to say useless, but they won't provide much functionality. What I would like to do, I think, and Landstrider and ZTech, I'd like some feedback on this. What I think I'd like to do is maybe for Season 2, set up more a series of objectives that we all try and do, and then people can kind of compare how we... I don't know. I don't know. Obviously, for Landstrider's first war, I should imagine he just wants to have a war. So... Okay, are we going to be able to fly back? I doubt it. I doubt it. We are in aeroplane mode as opposed to rocket mode right now. So we're going to be able to do some stuff. I'm not sure if my angle of attack is too strong here. Because obviously if I pull up too much, too far away from this, I'm going to, like, the drag on the front is going to end up ripping me round. Let's watch this. Let's see if we can fly. So the drag is actually from the wings mainly. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, look at that. Look, you can see it starting to build there. Just every now and then I can feel it burn. Well, I say feel it. You never really feel this sort of stuff, do you? You watch it, but inside you can't. You feel like you feel it. More like rock mode. Why not? Why not? Eh? Oh, it was liquid fuel we ran out of, not... Alright, I was silly, and now I've gone and completely spun out. Well, if it was liquid fuel we ran out of, I might as well just, do that, right? Because this is the only thing we can do. If we're out of liquid fuel, then we're done for. Well, not done for. Done for is not the right word. I don't have any engine to gun. Liquid fuel. All gone. Monoprop needs to get taken out of this. Second season already in space. Yeah. Bagsy Lou. No, Moho. Moho's harder to get to. I think this is going well. I really don't like plummeting from like 2.5 kilometers, but it's going to have to be something that we do. Let's turn the aerodynamic overlay back on. Oh, yeah, it's nice to watch. Which one's just open? My drogue chutes. Okay, that's good. That's good. Going to slow down a little bit. So the drogue chutes, the reason I've got them on there is they're part of my abort sequence, and so they need to be able to drop out from anywhere. Shift Alt F12. Why would I want to press Shift? Oh, do you want me to like put some cheats on? Because just Alt F12 works. Like the Alt on the right does that. But I think we're coming fine. We did the 2 objectives we were out to do. Look at all those. Amazing. There we go, and we are leveled out at 700 kilometers. I would actually like maybe one more drogue chute on the front here. Look at this. We're not quite evening out well. I need to radio out this. Maybe at some point it will work. Look, there we go. Turn that off. Nah. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to hope and pray. Oh, you guys like praying, right? 15 kilo. What is the crash tolerance on this thing? I never know. I never know. I mean, I could last second cut the parachute. Oh no, not like that. I can't. Okay. Alright, I think I know why I end up with parts everywhere. I don't know what you guys think, but there we go. We have done this. Shoots fail, everybody dies. Alright. Things are going well. 270 science to be spent. Let's go and have a look at that. I didn't see if Valentina got any extra science there. I am headed towards docking ports. What else did we want? There was something else that I needed. Separatrons. Can I get the Separatrons right now? I can get the Separatrons right now. Shall we do it? Shall we do it? We can't do high altitude flying. I do have these like landing gear. What's that? 2.5 heat shield. That'd be pretty nice. Extra decouplers. Fairings. Do you reckon we could have fairings? Heavier rockets. That's nice. I'm really feeling the Separatrons. What do you guys think? Alright, let's do it. Separatrons. Cha-chang! And with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure. I will see you guys on Saturday, where we're going to try and get ourselves a Juno mission somewhere, sometime, someplace, somehow. I might even just kind of clear this mission to make sure that we can be lined up for it then. Anyway, we'll see you then when we're going to do that. Bye!